Hey y'all, what is up? My name is Siren and you're watching Siren Tarot. And today I'll come back with another pick a card reading. So this pick a card reading is, how does the opposite sex feel about you? How does the opposite sex feel about you? That's what we're gonna see right in there. You know what's crazy though? You know how sometimes we be thinking that stuff isn't working out for us because it's something that we shouldn't do or something isn't wrong. And again, I always tell you about my life to help y'all with yours, and I like having these little talks with y'all and everything. But you know what's crazy today? Because this is just I think every day is a lesson. So I just want to be telling y'all like what happened because I know it was a lesson. So today I've been trying to, y'all know I've been working on my Airbnb, working on my content creation space and all that stuff, right? And I've been trying to get it painted for like the longest fucking time, but I wasn't able to. I finally found a painter, and I thought this painter was very promising. He does commercial buildings and stuff like that, but he doesn't do wallpaper, and I needed wallpaper. However, the first guy, he doesn't do wallpaper either, but he was cheaper. So, but he's not reliable, so I had to get rid of him, right? So I found this other guy, and I was like, all right, fuck it. He don't do wallpaper, but he do paint goods. So that means I probably had to just paint it. I have to probably just put the wallpaper up myself, right? So tell me why he came and looked at the place. I've been asking for an estimate. I've been asking for an invoice for 2 days. I asked him. He came to see it yesterday. And he said he was going to get the invoice to me by the afternoon. I said, okay. He never did. I called him this morning. He said he's going to get the invoice to me in the next couple hours or by the end of the day. Still, didn't hear anything. You get what I'm saying? It don't take that long to do an estimate and send it, like, you know what I'm saying? It don't take, especially if you're trying to get money for somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is it taking so long to send me an estimate, right? So I say I like to say is this. He did send me the invoice, so I just got on Instagram. I started looking at painter because I don't got time. I need my house to be open in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? In 2 weeks, it needs to be, I need to start working on the marketing and shit like that. I don't got time to be working on the house for a month and then taking a month. Like, no. This shit is opening up by the end of March. The last week of March is the week that I'm opening. You get what I'm saying? So I say that, I went on Instagram and started looking at places. And I'm sorry, mute me if you're trying to meditate on your pile. But I looked up painters, right? This guy popped up from Philadelphia. That's where the Airbnb is at. I'm like, okay, because all I put in was painters. That's it. I didn't put in nothing else. I put in painters. The first Instagram that popped up, I clicked on it. Why this man was doing wallpaper? This man was doing exactly what the hell I want in my Airbnb, and obviously in other people's either homes or Airbnb. He was literally painting and putting up wallpaper. I, for the life of me, could not find somebody who does fucking wallpaper, and this man does wallpaper and he does paint. This man said, I told him my situation. He said that we can meet tomorrow at the Airbnb. He can give me an estimate and he can start on Friday. You get what I'm saying? So now I was gonna be in there struggling, trying to figure some shit out because it has to be done. Somebody gotta do it. You get what I'm saying? So I was basically gonna be in there struggling, trying to figure it out. And this man does grass walls. This man does wallpaper, and this man does paint. So what does that do? That takes the stress off of me, and I make stuff look a lot more. That takes the stress off of me, and it makes everything look. And it makes everything a lot more. It takes the stress off of me, and it makes everything a lot more. Easy and professional looking. So I like to say I was crying and like worried and shit like that. And the same thing happened when I was looking for an Airbnb and I couldn't find one. And I finally found a landlord. I like my landlord. Like as long as I pay my rent, I'm on his good side. You know what I'm saying? So I like my landlord, and he does he's super sexy, by the way. But he buys properties all the time and shit too. So that means that if I can, well, when I stay consistent on my rent and make sure I'm paying him and shit like that, if I want to go ahead and get another place, I can go ahead and get another place, whether that be another Airbnb, whether it be a studio space, whether it be a place for me to live. You get what I'm saying? So it's I feel like I have consistency. It's like shit is kind of lining up. So that, I say all that to say, I know that's a long story, but I say all that to say is like, don't rush your process and don't like overwhelm yourself, and just like stay calm. Just stay calm and don't rush your process, because I'm telling you now, like, it's a reason why things aren't lining up yet. It's a reason why things aren't taking so long. It's always a reason. You get what I'm saying? So I say all that to say is just trust in your angels, trust in your spiritual team. They're gonna get you right when the time is right, okay? But yeah, I just thought that was crazy, because I was looking for somebody who did wallpaper for the longest, and he does the exact type of wallpaper I need. Exact. And he can put wallpaper on the ceiling. You know what type of things I can do with this man? You get what I'm saying? Do you know? But anyways, let's see what his price is tomorrow. But I don't think it's gonna be too bad. Let's see what we got here. So let's see. Pile number 1, how does the opposite sex view you? So you have the Page of Swords. So how does the opposite sex view you? The opposite sex views you as a little bit hot-headed. They view you might be an Aries or a Scorpio. They view you as a little bit, or I'm getting Sagittarius as well, and a little bit of Taurus energy. You might be a little bit of hot-headed. You might rush into things. So you might rush into things without thinking about it first. Like, for me, this is giving like very hot-headed beauty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know them girls who are very like beautiful and stuff like that, but if you poke them, it's like poking a bear. It's like, it's giving that type of energy. Or them guys, it's like they might be the pretty boy, or he don't look like he get into much, but like he'll really fuck you up. Like if you push him to the limit, like if you gotta take him there, you gotta say, if you mess with his girl, mess with his guy or whatever, like he'll take it there. It's like that. It's like how the opposite sex feels. Like you look pretty, you look innocent, you look like you wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight, but your ass got some screws loose in your head. Like something is not right up in the head, something is not right up there. You get what I'm saying? So the opposite sex sees you as like somebody who is hot-headed, somebody who is hard to control, somebody who might be a little bit impulsive at times. You might be the type of person that also like get mad and block people, or get mad and stop talking to people, or get mad and like suddenly cut people off. I'm gonna put suddenly in quotation marks, because there's no really such thing as suddenly. It's called it's called, I seen your actions, I ain't fuck with your actions, and now I'm leaving you. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't understand that. They be saying it suddenly. Like, no, just because I don't cause a scene when I'm leaving doesn't mean that it's suddenly. It just means that I don't feel like dealing with it, and now I'm making that move. Yeah, so people see you as somebody who is very angelic, very soft in nature. You might have like a little bit of a baby face, or look very innocent. Like, you're the type of person that even if you did the crime, like nobody would believe that you did the crime. So you'll probably get away with the crime, because people will have a hard time believing like this motherfucker did not commit a mass murder. It is no way. They are so beautiful, they are so kind. Like, you ever seen that the True Murder show? And it was this lady, and again, this is, I'll tell you all like our stuff to help you out with yours. This lady, she was just like this sweet looking old lady. She was like, she ran a home for seniors or whatever. Whole time she was killing them and collecting their whole their social security checks and burying them under her house. Like, and nobody suspected it, because the bitch was already 60 years old. Like, you're gonna say you're 60, she's like a 60-year-old and kind of little nice lady, but she wasn't. She was fucking evil. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not saying that you evil, but I'm saying like that's how you look. Like, you look like you wouldn't do nothing, but like when they get to know you and stuff like that, it's like, nah. You get what I'm saying? So people might underestimate you at first. People might underestimate you at first and be like, oh well. People might underestimate you at first and be like, oh, well, I don't know. Like, you know, this person is so kind. I don't think this person did this. I don't think this person did that. You get what I'm saying? But in reality, like, you know, they don't have no idea what they're capable of. They feel like, though, but this is a little bit emotional. Like, even though they feel like you're very beautiful and very kind or very handsome or whatever, they do feel like you act this way because you You act this way because it's hard to trust. It's hard for you to trust people and stuff like that, because maybe you've been through a lot with people. Maybe you thought you could trust others and you couldn't and stuff like that, but you've been through something that's giving you trust issues, and they can see that. Because you know, like, sometimes, I don't care what nobody say, I feel like the more beautiful you are, like, people will be thinking that beautiful people, or people who seem to have everything, end up getting love easy, and sometimes that's the case, but a lot of times it's not. You get what I'm saying? I remember seeing a video and a guy was saying, like, some of the most beautiful people in the world are lonely because everybody gets insecure around them. So when you make somebody insecure, they try to hurt you to kind of bring you down to their level. So I feel like this kind of what happened to you, pile number one, and you kind of got tired of being kind, right? People, the opposite sex feels like you're a little bit defensive, so it's like they can't really get a word out, or anything that like even look like disrespect. Like, you're not going to tolerate it even if they plan. And I don't sense that they want to disrespect you, but like, you could be like, okay, because I have a friend, I hope she's not watching this shit, because she gonna be like, bitch, you talking about me. Like, I love my friend though, and I'm not gonna say her name, but she is so fucking kind. And this, again, this is going somewhere, right? She is so fucking kind, she is so fucking loving, she is so fucking caring, but at the same time, like, she be so ready to jump down somebody's throat, especially men. Like, she be like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, like, she got that I don't give a fuck attitude, and it's like, at the same time, yeah, men deserve less. I say that. However, you can't like go into situations expecting him to hurt you, or expecting to treat him like a piece of shit until like he proves other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like she just be so, I don't want to say angry, but like so defensive. You get what I'm saying? And it's not, I feel like it has nothing to do with like her as a person. I feel like it's her past, and like it's hard to trust. And she wants to trust, and she wants to love, and I feel like you want that power number one, but it's hard. So and instead of like trying to kind of like ease your way into it, like, you kind of trying to fight your way into it. So you're gonna gain your respect by anger and intimidation, instead of, you know, being vulnerable and trusting. You get what I'm saying? And that's how, like, honestly, I don't know how you feel. You get what I'm saying? Because this is how they feel about you. I haven't tapped into your energy, but I'm saying, like, that's what I'm guessing here, because that's the energy they're giving off. But at the same time, they can tell that you're really not like that. They can tell that you're really not mad, you're really not mean, you're really not stuck up, like, you're really not that, but like, you just feel like you gotta be that to protect yourself, right? So overall, let's see what the opposite sex about you. See what's about you overall. This is emotional. I thought they were gonna be like, yeah, you got a fat ass. Nope. Overall, they feel like you're the topic of conversation. They feel like a lot of people talk about the things that you do, the things that you say. You get what I'm saying? But they feel like you need to be a little bit more social and stuff like that. And you need to, like, you're a mystery, because you're might be a little bit standoffish, or a little bit snappy when somebody is, or a little bit like a little bit like untrusting and stuff like that. But at the same time, I feel like at the same time, it's like they know that you're not, it's not that you're mean per se. It's like they just feel like you need to be back. They feel like you need to be social more. They feel like you need to get back out there. They feel like you need to experience people again. You need to give people a second chance. It's like you can't keep holding on to what people did in the past. Like, the past is already done. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get out there and live your life. And yes, probably get hurt again. And yes, probably experience like bad friendships again. But that's a part of life. And they just want you to be, they feel like you need to be more social. So overall, how they feel about you, they do feel like you're a little bit defensive. They do feel like you're a little bit standoffish. However, they feel like you're very much beautiful, very much handsome, very much attractive, but it's just like your personality doesn't suck, but your personality is hard to get into. Like, you like a club that nobody can get into, if that makes sense. But with that being said, that is your reading, pile number one. I hope it resonates. If it does, please let me know. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit the post notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a video. If you are interested in person, reading the information in the description box below. If you're interested into my free reading giveaway, all you have to do is leave a right here in the comment section below. And here we go to our next pile number two. Okay, pile number two. I thought that was upside down. I was gonna turn it, but okay, pile number two. What do people think about you? So, what does the opposite sex? How does the opposite sex feel about you? So, the opposite sex, how they feel about you, is they feel like you're very much self-absorbed, and Yo, what the fuck is up with these piles today? Like, I thought they were gonna, they are saying like it's not horrible stuff, but like motherfuckers is like on some shit. So what they're basically saying is they feel like you're very much self-absorbed, always worried about self, always worried about self. They feel like you got a big head. They feel like you're very cocky, very confident. Some of them, they feel like you could be a little bit overconfident, but people feel like you're very much confident and very cocky, and you're always thinking about yourself. Like, you're always on your mind. You're always going to put yourself first. Everything is about me, me, me. Everything is about you, you, you. They're saying that you'll do anything to make yourself happy. So they feel like you're very, like, they feel like they can't really mess up, because if they mess up, they feel like if they mess up, it's like gonna be on them. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, these people feel like the opposite sex feels like they got, when they coming into this, they gotta be all about you, right? But I think that what they don't realize is this, like, cause I always be trying to sugarcoat shit to make y'all feel better. I feel like they don't realize if they pour into you, that you'll pour back into them. You get what I'm saying? But like, that's what kind of love you have. Like, you have the type of love where it's like, if you pour into me and you give me what you need to give me and all this type of shit, I'm gonna give you what you need to give me back. You get what I'm saying? So I say all that to say this. I really feel as though, yeah, I really feel as though they like you. They do. They like you. They like, the opposite sex has no issue with you. It's just like, you're not really for everybody. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're not, because you're very obsessed with yourself, whether you're a man or a woman. And honestly, me talking to you right now, you probably don't even think you obsessed with yourself. Somebody said, I'm not even a Leo, I'm a Sagittarius. Somebody said Sagittarius, y'all be obsessed too. It's like, you're obsessed with yourself, and it's wild as fuck. Like, it's like, it's giving like, it's giving like, I don't know, it's giving like in the mirror all the time, making sure you're dressed nice all the time. Like, and it's not a bad thing per se, but they just know, like, some people just feel like they gotta humble you. I don't know why, but it's like, people be feeling like when you love yourself too much, or you be like so into yourself, like, people be feeling like they gotta humble you and shit. So they like, I don't know, they don't be they don't know what to do with you. Your next card out is like, they don't know, like, they don't know if they can ever be enough. We're gonna say that, because that's in a nutshell what I'm seeing. Like, you, because that, whatever the fuck they gibbering about, it don't sound like a legitimate reason to be mad or be disappointed. But we're gonna come out of that energy, because that is getting on my nerves. But you have the High Priestess. People don't know what cards to play with you. It's like, you got so many layers to you, and so many ways in life can go, and so many things you can do in life. So it's like, you might have a lot of talents or have a lot of hats. Like, you might go to work and have a career, have a small business, do yoga with your friends on the weekends, and go out, you might go to nice restaurants and traveling, and like doing stuff with your kids. And it's like, where do I fit in? You got so much on your plate already. You got so much going on in your life already. You got so much of a full plate. Where do I fit in? Will I ever fit in your life? Am I good enough to fit in your life? Am I excited enough to be in your life? So you make them feel like, you make the opposite feel like you might not have time for them, because you are already doing so much, and compared to what they're doing in their life, it seems like you're doing a lot more. Then you have the Hanged Man. So what I'm seeing with this pile number 2 is that they want to, that you really are a temptress or a tempter. Like, people really want to fuck with you. Like, they really want to fuck you. They want to fuck with you. They want to be around you. They want to hang out with you. They want to do all that shit. Like, they're really tempted. Even if motherfuckers in relationships, even motherfuckers is married or whatever they are, they really want to be around you. They really want to be up under you. They really want to be inside you. They want to be all around you. Like, they want to be wherever they can be. You know what I'm saying? They want to be wherever they can be, however they can fucking be it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you tempt people and make people really want to be on you, like rights. Like they really want to be like these, this what I'm seeing right here for you, pile number 2, is like people literally want to be in your vicinity. They want to be a part of your life. They don't care how, even if they're not supposed to be, even if they got a girlfriend or a boyfriend or whatever, they still try to be in your life. You're very tempting to them, right? People feel like the opposite sex feel like you are very tempting with your words. Like the way you talk and the way you articulate and the way you say stuff makes people want to do anything for you. You make everything sound good. Like you can be like, yo, I'm about to punch you in your face right now, but you make it sound good. Or whatever, like whatever you do, you make it sound so good. You make everything sound like a good idea, so people want to come along with you. But at the same time, it's like everything is still always about you. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. So how do people feel about you overall? People feel like you're kind of busy manifesting the life that you want. You're kind of busy. It's two things here. They feel like you're kind of busy manifesting the life that you want and going after the life that you want and the things that you want, or you've already manifested everything you want, so you don't really need anything, so they don't know where they fit in. And people feel like you're like some type of dream guy or dream girl. So it's like that person has everything. Like they're fucking fine. They're in shape. They're smart. They're kind. They got money. Like they got everything. Like they feel like if somebody was to manifest a perfect man or woman, they feel like it would be you. But they also don't feel like they're up to par to even manage that or take care of that. You get what I'm saying? So it's a little bit upsetting and frustrating. Okay, but with that being said, that is your reading, pile number 2. I hope it resonates. If it does, please let me know. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the post notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a video. If you're interested in a personal reading, information in the description box below. If you're interested in my free reading giveaway, all you have to do is leave a red heart in the comment section below. And with that being said, move on to the next pile. So, well, how do people feel about you? Yo, this is funny as shit because this is tarot and this is what it looks like to y'all. This is like an ancient Egypt, like, God or whatever, or king, and you know what the fuck this card is telling me? It's saying you're a snoop. Like when I seen this card pop up, I seen magnifying glass and you searching. So people are saying that you be like people, the opposite sex feels like they can't get anything past you. So some of you guys might have recently had an issue with somebody who tried to say like they wasn't in a relationship or something about them they try to lie about and you figured it out. Like they're saying that you're they feel like you're some type of detective. They feel like you know everything. Some of you guys might even be psychics and your partner or whoever or the opposite sex might be aware. You may not hide it. They might be aware of your spirituality, and they're saying like you can literally find out everything and you know everything, right? And they're saying how they can't get nothing past you at all. Like you get what I'm saying? Like people are feel like the opposite sex feel like they can't get anything past you, even if you're a guy, and you know guys usually don't snoop. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that because I feel like guys be making fake pages and snooping shit too. But I'm gonna say this. I feel like, yeah, guys be snooping and stuff like that, but I feel like it's more of like, you know how it's some guys you literally can't lie to, because there are guys that are just guys. Like I feel like every guy is a guy at the end of the day, but at the same time we can't sit here and say that some guys aren't intellectual. There are some guys you really can't get nothing past and they know when you bullshitting. You gotta say, because guys their whole thing is built up about to assess the situation, to assess bullshit. So you can lie to a motherfucker who's slow or a motherfucker who unawakened, but a nigga, but a man who is awakened, a man who knows thyself, who is smart, you cannot lie to him. You might as well tell the truth, sis. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you really can't, unless you like the best liar ever, because they can see it in your mannerisms, they can see it in your face. You get what I'm saying? So I say all that to say is like they feel like you're this type of guy. They feel like you're the type of guy. They feel like you're the type of guy that can literally find out anything and know. You find out anything, you know everything. You get what I'm saying? like, the opposite sex feels like you always have the last laugh. I don't know what the fuck people be trying to play with you anyway for. It's like they feel like you always have the last laugh. That's what I'm saying. Like you, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm hearing. You always have the last laugh. It's like whatever game they was trying to run or whatever they was trying to suck you dry. So even if it's a female and she trying to get all your money and stuff like that, or if it's a guy and he trying to get laid and all that stuff, it's like you already like you. It's like somehow you flip the game and you just run the whatever game they was trying to run on you on them, and like people can't handle it. They don't know how you do it. It's like you have done it to the players of players, and like it's just like I don't know. They saying it's mad annoying, and like it's like they feel like you're very much the type of person that plays the player. People, the opposite sex feels like nobody can get to you. Like they feel like you might be small, or you might be like look unthreatening, or you might look like you're an easy lick. Whether that be a guy, and a lick is like a bank robbery. Like they can take from you, but it's like you ready to fight. You ready to fight anything. Like this little soldier will fight all them fucking dragons, and he don't give a fuck. Like he not turning around. He right at the dragons. He could run. It's land back there. So why don't you just run away? He like, nah, I'm finna fight all y'all. Y'all got all these heads. I'm gonna fuck y'all up, or y'all gonna eat me. Like, and that's what type of time you be on. Like you like, listen, I'm not running from shit. I'm not hiding from nothing. This is how I feel. Like they feel like you stand your ground. They feel like you might be the type of person that a lot of people try to get at. So you can be the type of guy, because trust and believe later, there are guys that not everybody can get to. So you might be the type of guy that not everybody can get to, or you might be the type of woman that not everybody can get to. And like, believe it or not, motherfuckers be talking. Motherfuckers be having discussions like, oh, you can't get such and such. Nah, I couldn't get him either. Oh, maybe Tommy can get him. Let's send Tommy at her, or let's send Toya at him. Let's send Sabrina at him. And then they go at you and they can't get you. It's like, because you already see through the bullshit. It's like you all knowing. So whether you're a man or a woman, whatever you are, your third eye is definitely open. You can see bullshit coming from a mile away, and people can see that about you. Okay. So overall, let's see how people feel about you. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. So people feel like at the end of the day, like you listen to your intuition, you listen to your heart, you listen to your soul, you listen to yourself, you trust yourself very much so, and you're very much grounded. Like you know who you are, you know who you are, you know what you want. So at the end of the day, even if you do stop fucking with somebody, they can't really do nothing but respect it, because you did it out of love for yourself. You get what I'm saying? But with that being said, that is your reading, pile number 3. I hope it resonates. If it does, please let me know. Make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the post notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a video. If you're interested in a person reading, that information in the description box below. If you're interested into my free reading giveaway, all you have to do is leave a red heart in the comment section below. And with that said, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.